Title: The Haunting of Highway 13, Descent into Darkness. Chapter 1: The Desolate Road. The night fell heavily upon the desolate stretch of Highway 13, weaving through the heart of Louisiana's bayous. The air was thick with an ominous silence, broken only by the distant croak of frogs and the occasional rustle of unseen creatures in the underbrush. Raymond, a weary truck driver, pressed on the gas pedal of his old rig, hoping to reach the next town before the darkness swallowed him whole. Rain began to pour, drumming against the windshield like skeletal fingers. Raymond squinted through the downpour, his tired eyes straining to distinguish the road ahead. The windshield wipers struggled to keep pace with the deluge, casting distorted shadows on the empty road. Lightning flickered in the distance, revealing twisted trees and dilapidated houses, their windows like empty eye sockets staring out into the night. Chapter 2: The Vanishing Town. As Raymond continued his journey, he saw a faint glimmer of light on the horizon. Relief washed over him as he approached the town of Willowbrook, a place he had never heard of before. The town, however, seemed frozen in time, like a macabre snapshot from the past. The houses, painted in fading hues, stood like silent sentinels, and the streets were eerily deserted. Ignoring the warning bells in his mind, Raymond parked his truck near a gas station, hoping to find someone who could help him. He stepped out into the rain-soaked night, his boots splashing through puddles that seemed to swallow the sound of his footsteps. The gas station's lights flickered weakly, casting eerie shadows on the surrounding buildings. Inside, Raymond found the place abandoned, shelves stocked with dusty, expired goods. A radio crackled to life, emitting a garbled message about a mysterious illness spreading through the region, turning people into something monstrous. Raymond's blood ran cold as he realized the horrifying truth. He had stumbled upon a town plagued by something far deadlier than he could have ever imagined. Chapter 3: The Awakening. Raymond hurried back to his truck, heart pounding in his chest. As he started the engine, he caught sight of shadowy figures moving in the darkness. The townsfolk, or what was left of them, were now grotesque, zombie-like creatures with hollow eyes and rotting flesh. Their moans filled the air, echoing through the rain-soaked streets. With adrenaline coursing through his veins, Raymond swerved the truck onto the road, narrowly avoiding the grasp of the undead. He accelerated, desperate to escape the nightmare that had befallen Willowbrook, but the creatures were relentless, their numbers growing with each passing moment. Chapter 4: The Abandoned Mansion. In a desperate bid to lose his pursuers, Raymond took a sharp turn onto an overgrown path, hoping it would lead him away from the horrors behind him. The path led him to an ancient, decrepit mansion, its once grand facade now marred by years of neglect. Raymond parked his truck and ventured inside, seeking refuge from the relentless onslaught. The mansion was a labyrinth of cobweb-covered rooms and creaking corridors. Raymond's footsteps echoed through the empty halls as he searched for a place to hide. In one room, he discovered a collection of old journals detailing the dark history of Willowbrook. According to the entries, the town had been cursed centuries ago by a vengeful witch, and those who died within its boundaries were doomed to rise again as the undead. As Raymond delved deeper into the mansion's secrets, he uncovered a ritual that could potentially lift the curse. Armed with newfound knowledge, he set out to gather the necessary ingredients, navigating the mansion's maze-like passages while evading the relentless pursuit of the undead.